it goes like this. You shall be true and faithful to the Queen, her heirs and successors, and a true freeman of the town of Ramsgate. You shall be obedient to the mayor of the said town for the time being, and to all his officers. You shall be attendant and come to the said mayor so often as you shall be warned of anything touching the Queen's Majesty or the said town. You shall be fined contributory to yield and pay all such charges and contributions you taxed or assessed for the profit and worship of the said town. You shall keep watch and ward when commanded by the mayor or any justice of the peace of the said town or any of their officers for the time being after the custom and usage of the said town as it falls upon your course. You shall to your power uphold and keep and maintain all the franchises, liberties and privileges of the said town. You shall not do or willingly suffer to be done by anything that may turn to the disinheritance of the said town. Any manners of rent, custom and profit due to the said town under the colour of any liberty or otherwise you shall conceal, colour or withdraw. So help you God. If you could understand that.
I will. I need to say a few words because it's not about one person. Freeman of the town of Ramsgate, what an honour to receive such an amazing award. Now all I have to do is to live up to it. I had the honour and the pleasure of being the town's official photographer of the freedom of the town of the Princess of Wales Regiment when Charlie Gass was the mayor of Ramsgate. He was the 5 times mayor of Ramsgate, the longest serving mayor, equal to ABC Kent. He was also known as Charlie Gass because he worked for the gas board and he also carried the name of Mr. Ramsgate. In 1992, on this very stage, I was going to honour him and he reversed the roles, opened the curtains, and there was loads of my friends and family behind me and he made me his new Mr. Ramsgate. And I've carried it ever since. I still carry on the name and the work for the town. The title of Freedom of the Town allowed Canterbury soldiers to march through the town with their bayonets fixed. I also had the pleasure and honour of doing the photography for RAF Manston when Wing Commander Montgomery was presented with the freedom of the town by the then Mayor, Councillor John Kirby. This was on the bandstand, and I presume their honour is to fly the red arrows over Ramsgate. As for myself, I do not have a bayonet, and I don't have any aeroplanes. Is it true, question for you, that I can walk my sheep and cattle through the town? When you look at the freeman of the town, Dame Janet Stanton Wills, of Wills cigarette fame, she lived in Ramsgate, a very rich lady. She was also mayor of Ramsgate. She bought 2 fire engines for the town fire brigade. She gave us Ramsgate's Dame Janet School. She paid for Winterstone Gardens, which is up near George VI Park. Also, Councillor ABC Kemp, nicknamed the Mad Mayor. He was called the Mad Mayor because in 1938 he wanted to build underground shelters for a war which wasn't going to happen. Eventually he got his way, he went to the government 3 times. In 1940, in August, the first blitz in the whole world took place over Ramsgate when 500 bombs were dropped on Ramsgate in 5 minutes. Thanks to the Mad Mayor that built a 3.5 miles underground shelter, only 31 people got killed. The rest of Ramsgate was saved in his tunnels. So he wasn't such a mad mayor after all. Councillor Mayor Eddie Butcher. He was at the coronation with Her Majesty the Queen. And he was a Baron of Cinque Ports and he did great things for Ramsgate. I haven't got many more. William Joseph Jordan, High Commissioner for New Zealand from 1936 to 1951, was Freeman of London and of Ramsgate. How can I follow that? Well, the way I see it, I've got quite a few more years of working for Ramsgate. Seriously though, what I have been involved in most of my life is working for the community, in the community, for the community, and the only way this works with people working together. As I started this many, many years ago, it's still the same today. We all have to pull together to make the present and the future a better place to live, raising the quality of life for all of us and our thousands of visitors. Going back 2-3 decades, when we started all these events, there was a family, Trevor, Mandy, Catherine, Les Shonk, all the Shonks, we all worked together 30 years ago doing all these events. We had lots of other people as well. So I'm very pleased that you finally got your award for all those years you worked for Ramsgate. run a very special thing, Britain's Got Talent X Factor. We do our own, we'll make you a star. That's been going for 9 years. Last night you'd probably seen the BAFTAs. We do that in Thanet as well. We organise the Oscars and the BAFTAs, and we run it exactly the same as they do it on the TV. In the audience tonight, we've got some of our presenters. We've got Brenda Blething. And add to this my Starlight team. As Peter said, I've handed over the reins to my new team. The team includes current world dance champions, ballroom dancers, Ian Sharp and Victoria Lawrence, who are also in the audience. Are actually taking the helm, and they've got a fantastic team. That includes Lady Cheshire, who's also in the audience. Working together is the only way. I'm nearly there, thanks to the lady that has put up with all this, is my lovely wife, Jean. My grandchildren, Emily and Matthew, they're also in the audience. They have to put up with me. Thank you all so much, and it's a great honour for this award, and I continue to live up to what is needed for the town. I've got a quick commercials, just to let you know that you haven't run out of things. As you know, we've done celebration street parties for all sorts of things. Thanks to Ramsgate Town Council, on the 12th of June, you don't have to go up the Mall and spend £150 for your lunch. If you've got children 5 to the age 11 and they live in Ramsgate, they're going to be free! Sponsored by Ramsgate Town Council, totally sponsored, we haven't got to find any money. The Thanet Obelisk Awards, if you know anybody that does anything theatre-wise, event-wise, we want to know so we can reward them. Christmas Cracker Show goes on for the 36th year. And finally, on the 175th anniversary of the Royal Harbour Ramsgate, the Ramsgate Events Group, we sailed into Ramsgate Harbour on the Sally Line, having a banquet called the Smorgasbord. At this event, I read out a letter from Her Majesty the Queen. She wrote to us and said, thank you very much for organising it, and we're very pleased. What we're going to do in 5 years' time is the 200th anniversary. I'm going to invite King George VII. Think about it. He's 2 now. He's going to be 7 or 8 years old then. Please bring Mum and Dad, and we're going to have an amazing event to celebrate 200 years. Thank you very, very much for everybody, and if I've missed anybody, I do apologise.